Hello, welcome back to another video on my thoughts on the current comic market. For those that follow my channel earlier this year, back in January, February, and March, I show a bunch of high grades raw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle issue 1, 2, 3, 4, Raphael. But for issue 1, I had just second print and third print. And I discussed about slabbing them, selling them off in order to save up the money, put it aside to buy a first print. And now that it is October, I still have not bought a copy because I have no need to rush in to buy something. One of the things that I stress constantly on my channel is the need for people to delay instant gratification. Okay, I see this mistake over and over and over again when you have a super hot market, a market that move up 200, 300% on so many books. Any thinking that that trend can continue, and if you don't buy it now, it's only going to be more expensive later, is just faulty thinking, misguided thinking. And I read so many comments over the past year from many viewers that FOMO into many books because if I don't buy it now, it's going to be more expensive later. I read that comment or something similar to that so many times. And this is an example of how delay, that instant gratification, only gonna save me a whole lot of money later. Okay, Teenage Mutant Ninja 1 9.6 finished with comiclink, $58,000. Well, let's take a look what GPA says for 9.6. Okay, there you go. Not bad, but certainly avoid this move. Okay, avoid this crazy move. I can't stress enough, beating a dead horses. Avoid this. This book went from 20,000. Yeah, it's a tight range here. Okay, look at this. Here's an example of a book which is unusual if you know the market. If you take a look at any big books, big keys, you usually see a very wide gap between highs and low. Okay, but not for this book. You know why? So few copies exist. Okay, so few. Look at this. 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Sure, something happened in 2013, reboot of the movie. Yeah, that's what happened. But then 1 or 2 copies. Okay, but still, there is just a big move here for something that went from 20, 19, 18,000 to 66,000. Literally triple, quadruple. Okay, it makes 0 sense. The right thing to do was to sell into that. So right now it's 58,000 for the 9.6 copy. Can it go lower? Sure. I'm patient. I have the time. I don't need to buy this to flex on YouTube. How about the 9.0? 23,100. 9.0. Okay, once again, same thing here. Okay, avoid this move. It's still a very good price if you exclude out the madness in 2021. Okay, sure, 23,100 is nowhere near the price range of the last 3 copies. But when did that happen? When did this madness happen? Look at that, April. Yeah, June. Well, guess what? July, August, September, and now we're into October. It's over. Okay, now when would I think is a good time to buy? I need to see a stop in a decline. I don't need to pick the bottom, okay? It's always with any investment that I go after, whether it's stocks, crypto, or keys, comic books, the right time to buy, because nobody can tell or time the right bottom, is wait for the bottom to stop going lower. Okay, and then I would consider buying a copy. But please, people, try to understand the dynamic of the market. If you're new to any kind of market, if you're new to investing, if you're new to speculating, FOMOing is never a good thing. Okay, sure, there's always a sucker born every day. If you're lucky, there's a greater fool theories in play. You may pay high and somebody will pay you higher if you are on the right side of the uptrend, right? That can happen. But when you get caught on the wrong side, this is what can happen, okay? About the 8.0, 15351. Same thing here, okay? This one declined less. You know why? Because there was nothing going on in GPA as far as the hot months of early 2021. So for that book, the 15351 is close enough to the 2020 high, okay? But still, like I said, compared to 2020 average, wow, okay? The book did very well. It's still a great investment or great return for those that bought the books before 2021. If you bought this book in 2021, in the last 9 months, most likely you're not happy with the result. Okay, so the right thing in hindsight was, of course, sold into the market and buy it back lower, which I think can happen. Still, I think the bottom is not in, but we can only tell later. Okay, right now my stand on this is it's not done going down yet. Prove me wrong, and then I will go in and look for my copy. But for now, I think this is very similar to a lot of keys. This is not isolated to just Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, okay? A lot of bronze and coppers and modern keys has suffered this fate. So if you get caught on the wrong side of the market in the past 9-10 months, I hope you can learn the lesson that FOMOing into any books on a parabolic move up is never a good thing. Okay, try to delay your instant gratification. Try to delay feeling a need to have something to flex on social media. Invest wisely. Try to think logically for once. I know that's hard to do for a lot of people because that's counter to human behavior, right? Anyhow, that's it for this video. I know a lot of people ask me about I know a lot of people asked me in the past week to comment on the result of this. I chose Teenage Mutant Ninja 1 because it was a book that finished after my monthly market report last Sunday, and a few people have contacted me since to ask for my commentary on this book because they felt that the result was so poor. Yeah, it was poor, but then, if you look at what happened in 2021, it's not a surprise. This is not the only book that went crazy in 2021 and gave back a whole lot. Okay, so it's on par with many other books, bronze included. Okay, Silver Age, no, a lot of Silver Age book that went crazy didn't go crazier or as crazy, and so they have declined or roll over or give back a little bit, but not to this kind of extent. That's it for this video. Hopefully you can take away something positive from this video and avoid FOMOing into anything, thinking that you're gonna miss out, and if you don't buy it now, you're gonna have to pay much more later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.